Am I loud? Hopefully I wasn't too loud. What's up, everybody? What are we up to? It looks like good old next level is frozen. Too much explosions for him. Oh man. What is cracking, everyone? What is cracking? Man. A lot of crazy stuff here. Lot of crazy stuff. What's up, guys? How are y'all doing? How are we? Where are the hot wingers? Where are the hot wingers? Man, here we go. What's up, Troopaloop? Troop. Always showing support. Make sure everybody out there is wiping their asses, as good old Troop says. Make sure you guys are smashing that thumbs up. Make sure we are doing that. Just waiting for next level to get to the next level. I think he likes to move levels, so he goes up, down. Sometimes it's too much down. I don't know. New Elsa froze. What is that? What you call? Is that what we're calling next level? New Elsa. So what's cracking, guys? We're just waiting for next level to come back up. So I'm sure he's got to reboot something, or maybe too much power, and he took down the grid up in Canada. Turn down your rigs.
Thank you.
Yes, please. Oh man. So anyway, what is up? What is up? We're just waiting for next level here. Hopefully he comes in soon. So just wanted to give a quick shout out to several people before we really get started. What's up, Flick Chip? What's up, Red Lantern? G Torres, what's up, everyone? What up, boys? How's it going, man? What's up, Diamond Dave? Flick Chick 2, technical difficulties. If next level wasn't having a technical difficulty, I wouldn't know what level he would be on or how he would be able to move to a new level. So Elias, ¿qué pasa, familia? What's up, man? 619, what's up, dude? How are you doing? Melinda, how you doing? How you doing? Latif, what's up? I think I said what's up, Diamond Dave. What's up, Troop? Mike C, what's cracking? Make sure you guys are saying hi when you guys are coming in. That way we could shout you guys out. What's up, Lawrence? What's up, Digital Slang? What's cracking, dude? What's up, Dragon? Josh Epley, Mark Soloff. What's up? Hey, if you guys don't know anything about Digital Slang, he's got a really good channel about earbuds. And actually, I'm glad Digital Slang is here because I'm going to be talking about an earbuds. I was actually looking around. I got some earbuds that just came in today that we're going to be talking about some stuff later on the show. So you might be interested in that stuff. So, and actually working on, so I guess next level's computer decided to do some updates. Digital Slang, if you want to join us, you're more than welcome to. And one of these things is one of your topics, so you might actually like it. So just sent you check your Telegram, Digital Slang, if you're still out there, if you want to join. And actually, let me grab it too. I'm gonna grab the earbuds. But yeah, I just sent you the invite in Telegram. But yeah, make sure you guys do check out Digital Slang. He's got a lot of stuff here. So so we are introducing a new topic called Beyond the Streams New Tech You Should Know About. One of them is flying to space. And if you guys think I'm joking, I am not joking. It is nuts. I was just looking up some stuff earlier and I see this post about flying into space. I'm like, what in the world is that? Digital Slang said just got home. I'll need a few. No problem. Oh, here we go. Who's ringing the doorbell? Next level. Is that you? Is that next level? Here he is. No mic, of course, as always. His mic. Like I said, if he doesn't get to the right level, he might not know where to go. So he needs to get to the next level all the time, constantly. So I think he does this on purpose. What's up, dude?
What's up?
Oh man, what's cracking, rolling? Hey, I'm here. What's up, Rojas?
Oh
How's
my
everyone
god.
doing? What up, Canuck Mark? Hey, where is here? If everybody could do me a favor, grab the link and share it around. We are live right now. We live. Where's Mibsyn? Somebody go call Buzz and Mibsyn. What up, Grunt Streams? ¿Qué onda? ¿Qué onda, cuz? What's up, dude? So what's up, man? What's cracking? Talking to you, next level.
Hold
Like
on.
his brain's about to explode.
Yeah, because my computer decided to restart on me as soon as we started the stream, and it updated a bunch of stuff, including my webcam software, and all my settings are off. I'm like,
Does his mic sound different than mine, everybody? Let
hold
us
on.
know.
Is my mic the wrong mic? No,
Who's
it's
the
the right
real
mic.
Slim Shady?
It's the right mic. I'm using the right mic.
What up, Grumster? That's a good one.
Okay.
I threw a fish line over to Digital Slang, so we'll see if he'll join us.
Yeah, usually he's been really busy at work lately, but
I
I
know.
don't even think he's home yet.
Yeah, he said he just got home, so I said
Whoa,
give him a few. Elias says sounds good. Sounds good.
oh.
So I started. I started. I went a little bit out of order, but you know.
What'd you do? What'd you do? What'd you do?
So, well, I started talking about the flying to space thing, and I know you wanted to talk about the Amazon first before we start talking about spaceships.
Whatever. It is what it is.
Spaceships are hard to fly.
Your
Oh man, I saw American Idol's waiting for me. I'm gonna die.
You can hear that? Whoops.
You don't talk softly. Trust me, when you start chewing, I could hear it, even if we're not online.
Even when we're not on the phone, I can hear you chewing from across the country.
Oh man.
Jeez,
Let me see here. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and kick off the whole thing with Amazon. I know you pulled something up that was very interesting. So
Well, people have been asking, so I figured we might. Where the hell is my Windows now?
you two need a song together.
No songs. Should I share the screen or?
Nah, just talk
Nah?
about it.
Okay, so a lot of people have been asking about Amazon Sidewalk. Let's put a 1 in the chat if you've heard about Amazon Sidewalk, or put a 2 if you haven't. And let me know what you guys know about Amazon Sidewalk so far. But because it's been a lot of people have been talking about it. A lot of people are saying it's bad. Some people might be saying it's good. I don't know. But it's the talk of the town right now. And a lot of you guys that follow us have Amazon devices. I know I have a few. Do you use your Alexa devices? I mean, your Juanita. Oh my God, your Juanita devices.
How many Juanitas just turned on because of that?
It is what it is.
I use it a lot.
Yeah.
And I'm actually looking into getting the Echo, the giant sphere thing. But as I was doing some research, I found this other one called Echo Sound. It looks like it's an even bigger speaker, and it's like squarish.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. So what's up, Richard Ferguson? What's up, Storm? The boss is here.
Flick Chick
Everybody
says that
behave.
you're an octave higher than me.
Oh man.
All right. So the
What's up,
general
Russell?
consensus from the chat says that they've heard of it, and those who have heard of it, majority of you guys have disabled it or turned it off. So I guess I'll just mention briefly what it is. There's a great article from Elias over on AFTV News. And he says Amazon Sidewalk is a new system that is being activated today across millions of Echo smart speakers and few Ring devices. It allows those devices to act as a middleman for internet access so that other Sidewalk enabled devices can use your network. The catch is that anyone's devices, not just your own, can use your network for internet access. If that's not bad enough, it's being retroactively flipped on by default for everyone unless you turn it off. So, really basic, what's happening? Amazon is creating almost like an intranet across all of its devices if they're on your internet or not. So if you have an Amazon device, like one of these Echo Smart speakers or one of the Ring devices that gets access to the internet from your network, it's going to share access to the internet to other Echo Smart devices and Ring devices that are outside of your network. Now, that does create a network with better stability. However, you have other people on your network that you don't know. How do you feel about that?
I feel that's just an easy way to get hacked.
Okay. Now, there are a couple things that are interesting about it. It says that the Amazon Sidewalk bridges only an allowed maximum of 500 megabytes of data to be transferred per month per account. The account will only ever consume a maximum of 80 kilobytes of bandwidth. To put into perspective, the average US internet speed is about 40 megabytes a second, and the Sidewalk bridge will only ever use 0.2% of that connection.
That's kind of crazy, dude. Okay, what are the benefits of this?
I think the benefits is a two-way benefit, right? Let's say you have an internet outage, but your next door neighbor has internet, then your Echo Smart devices will still work, and that would include your Ring devices. So your Ring devices are devices like what? Your doorbell, your
Mhm.
camera, right?
Yeah, the
What
doorbell, the
other Ring
camera,
devices are?
the
So,
Echo. I got a couple Echo shows.
I mean, can you be locked out of your house if your Ring device doesn't have internet access?
Uh, well, okay. So as far as the locks go,
Yeah,
because they have, so I have a smart lock, and I could use a key, and I could use the Juanita device.
yeah.
So I could do either or.
Right, right, right.
Um, but yeah, I don't know if you got Ring as your home security. Um, I assume they have also that you could use a key
Like
to
a
open up
failsafe.
and close up. Um, Same thing with my garage. I got the garage door opener. Plus, I could open and close it by talking to Juanita. So I don't know, man. So it's pretty much like a hotspot. That's what Elias said too.
Yeah,
So you're
yeah.
saying it's acting like a hotspot.
But then I don't really understand what is the real benefit. Like if I'm not going to get locked out of my house if my internet goes down, then I don't really care for it. Like using a smart device is not that important to me because if we're looking at 80 kilobytes a second for bandwidth, what does that get me? If I'm in a crunch and my internet goes down, 80 kilobytes a second isn't going to save me.
But this is only for Amazon devices or
Only
Juanita
for Amazon
devices.
devices. Like what am I going to ask it what the weather is? Like if I ask it what the weather is and it starts to pull images, that's more than 80 kilobytes a second, no?
Maybe you wanted to start playing music for you.
Well, that's more than 80 kilobytes a second.
It's raining men.
Oh my god.
Hallelujah. I don't know.
So I completely agree that it can open up a lot more security issues if Amazon is potentially opening a port, let's say, to your network. This isn't a good thing for me. So before we go any further on this discussion, if you guys are using Amazon devices, most likely you have the app on your phone, the Juanita app, right? So if you want to disable this because it is on by default, you're going to have to open it, go to settings, go to account settings, click on Amazon Sidewalk, and turn it off.
This is now. Is this with the Juanita app?
Yeah, the Juanita app.
Okay, say that one more time. I'm gonna see if I even have it on.
All right. So open the app, go to your
App.
settings.
Where the hell settings? Okay, settings. So you got to go to more and then settings. Okay,
Yeah. And then account settings,
account settings. Okay.
and then Amazon Sidewalk.
Oh, there it is.
Is it on?
It's on.
See, by default.
Screw you, hippie. I'm turning you off. So yeah, it says here Amazon Sidewalk is a shared network that helps devices work better. Sidewalk can help your compatible devices automatically connect or reconnect to your router. It can also extend the coverage for Sidewalk enabled devices such as Ring, smart lights, and pet object trackers so they can stay connected and continue to work over longer distances. Sidewalk uses a small portion of your internet bandwidth to provide the services to you and your neighbors. Yeah, screw you, hippie. How about I
But for
charge you if
what?
you want
Like
to use it?
they haven't really told us why it's so important to share it. So
Yeah.
I don't see a reason for it to be on.
It's very vague of why they say like, "Hey, this could help extend the range of your stuff." But if I'm connected to the modem or router, if I'm secured, if it's turned off, I'm good. You know what? I only see this as a benefit if my entire house was Amazon products only and I relied on Amazon to make sure my house runs. That's the only way I could see it if for whatever reason my router, my modem and router goes down. And yeah, if you lost your dog or kids, yeah, if you know what, if I had some kind of tracker for my pet and it relied on that Amazon stuff, and if my home network goes down, but
It-
I don't know, it like you said, it doesn't really give you
Any
it,
benefits?
it doesn't give you enough info to
You know,
really give you the details, but
the craziest thing is that for majority of the internet connections that we have as a city, as a society, it's really only, well, here in Canada, two different companies, and then it's resold to a bunch of other companies that try to sell to you the same package for cheaper, right? So if my neighbor's internet's going to go down, most likely there's like a 50-50% chance that mine's going down too.
mhm.
So again, I don't see a point.
Yeah.
And then
It's
on
just
top of that, our routers and our modems are better than they ever have been. So if it's an equipment issue, that's even more rare.
but what they're saying is if your equipment goes down, your modem and router, your internet. I've had it before where my, your home network goes down and my neighbor's working just fine.
Uh-huh.
Um, I could see why piggybacking off of his devices to send out like a hotspot type of thing to keep my house running, but again, you have to like you would need to have only Amazon products and it has to be like hey, I can't turn on my house lights without an Amazon product. Like for me, I think that's what it is. If I were to have a door lock that does not have a key, or if I were to use if I were to have a garage door that I don't have a clicker, that there is no clicker, if
Mhm.
there's if pretty much my entire house is controlled without having a push of a button or without sliding a key in, and if my network goes down, then I'm stuck outside. I can't get back inside the house if I'm outside. Then it's like, how do I open up my door? How do I unlock my door? How do I open up the garage? You know what I mean? Like if I and that's only if I had pure Amazon devices and if again nothing is a push of a button and nothing is a slide of a key. If it's literally like hands free, then I could see a hotspot like that where
Mhm.
if it's on that network, I could see that way only becoming a like a convenience. But the thing is that there's nobody out there that has pure Amazon products. Like they have a mixture of stuff. I got
Yep.
Augustus, I got Wayzen, I got alarm.com, like it, you've seen my apps. I have like 10 different apps and each app has a grip ton of different stuff for your smart home. So kick the damn door down. And you know what? Here's the thing though. Some of those locks, those smart locks are very like the only way you're gonna kick the door down is if you literally break it from the hinges. You won't be able to break it from the actual lock itself. You have to break it from the other end. And for that, you're gonna need like a battering ram. It's or just throw next level at the door.
You know, the real problem here is though, one is that they're not telling you a whole lot of shit. But
Right.
the real problem is they're not telling you anything. They're giving people access to your internet by default and not even telling you about it. You didn't
Yeah.
even know on your network at home, Amazon was giving access to your neighbor.
Yeah.
That's the real problem.
It's kinda I don't know, it's kinda scary. But even yeah, the thing is, yeah, you for if you're the neighbor and if you know what you're doing as a hacker and you notice that your Amazon devices are connected to somebody else, you might be able to know how to figure out how to get IP addresses and all that stuff. So I turned mine off because yeah,
Right.
it's a short distance walking from here to China and back. No kidding.
So I see Latif in the comments says that he doesn't see that setting. I don't have that setting either. You probably can't see it. But the reason that I don't have it could be one of two reasons. Either I need to update the app, which is unlikely because I just literally installed it. But the other reason is because I don't have any Echo devices or Ring devices on my network. So if you don't have any of those or don't have anything registered to your account, you won't see it.
So here is my Juanita app, and all the way at the far right, you're gonna see something that says more. And then at the where is it? Towards the bottom, it should say settings. And then towards the top, it'll say account settings. Whoops. Wrong one. There you go. And then I got right there it says, I know it's kind of hard to focus on this thing. Right here it says Amazon Sidewalk. So if I click on that, then I just have it disabled. Yeah. Crazy.
So
Crazy.
just to confirm, in order to get access to that setting, you most likely will need to have one of these registered to your account. Echoes, Echo Dots, Echo Plus, Echo Show, Echo Spot, Echo Studio, Echo Input, Echo Flex, Ring Floodlight, Ring Spotlight. Yeah, those are the cameras or the devices there. If you got one of those registered, then you'll have access to that settings. If you don't, then you won't. I don't have one of those, so it is what it
Yeah.
is.
I got the Echo 5. So
The Echo Show.
Echo Show, I'm sorry, Echo Show.
Yeah.
I got one upstairs, one downstairs. And like I said, I'm gonna get that big sphere, either the sphere or the box studio, the Echo, the big speaker to put in the garage. I'm building a gym in there, so yeah, crazy. So okay. Hope that helps somebody out there. uh
Who was that? Who said that? Where did it go? Red Lancer says,
Jeremiah
"Have you
says
matching phones?" No, I don't have matching phones.
Jeremiah says USA only per AFTV news. There you go. 619 is asking for digital slang. He said he might come in. I'm not sure. He said he just got home, so he's probably, I don't know, changing his underwear or something. So so all right.
I
I
don't have that.
started talking a little bit about the space flight, and I know it's titled Beyond the Streams. You should know new tech you should know about flying to space. So this is insane. What's up, Jazzy? Haven't seen you in a minute.
So,
How you
so
been? Um okay, there right now there are three types of space planes, splanes.
let me explain you.
They have three splanes that have successfully launched to orbit, re-entered Earth's atmosphere, and landed. Scary. One's called the Space Shuttle, the Buran, and the X-37. This is from Virgin Galactic, and this is nuts because now it sounds like I'm talking about Star Wars or something here. Virgin Galactic is charging roughly about $400,000 to fly to space. Now, what this includes is you go out to space, you go out into the outside of our hemisphere, and it pulls you out so that way you could see Earth. I don't know how far they're going. Hasn't really said much because I think they're trying to push this out for like next year. And some of the richest people in the world, I was talking to Next Level earlier about this. Jeff Bezos is talking about doing one of these flights, being one of the first or the first, and he's inviting his brother to come with him. And it's literally like you go out to space, you fly around the Earth. Now, keep in mind, when you fly out, like I was reading something about I think it was like a Twitter post or something, some kind of post. They said something if you are like and I know I'm going to get these numbers wrong, but let's ballpark it. If Next Level and I are both 15 years old, and one of us leaves to space for, I think it was like 15 years. When Next Level comes, Next Level goes to space, I stay on Earth. When Next Level comes back from space 15 years later, he will be 30 years old. Meanwhile, here on Earth, I won't be 30 years old. I'll be like 60 or 70 years old, because the difference of how time works outside of space in comparison to Earth. And I was looking into some of the stuff, how with space travel, how you go out and you age differently. Like, you still count the time and everything, it's still the same,
Yeah.
but you just age differently.
Yeah.
So
Well,
what they're saying is, when like these space shuttles, um you go out to space, and then you fly the reverse rotation of Earth. So you do one complete circle, and you're not gone for that long, from what they were saying. I think they said it was like I don't know how many hours flight, but you'll be able to go around the entire Earth and come back within the same, I don't know if it was like 10 hours or something like that, but a full rotation around the Earth within the spaceship.
okay.
Whose brain
I
exploded? Raise your hand.
just because I think I kind of merged two of your different thoughts together. The full rotation in the opposite direction around the Earth is not turning back your human odometer.
No.
Okay, good. What you were trying, what you were saying was that if you spent the equivalent amount of time in space versus someone on Earth, the effects on it would be different because there's less gravity and whatnot and whatever. Okay,
Right.
cool. That was full period stop, different kind of thought process. Then there was this person flying in an airplane to space. The elevator goes up, the elevator goes around, the elevator comes down, it lands, and that you're down $400,000.
$400,000 to do this.
Okay, my problem, yo, is that
I got no $400,000 to throw away.
my problem with this is that we're building like some really crazy dreams for our kids, because our kids are going to be like, you know what? I'm going to grow up to be one of the Logan brothers, become a big influencer, go up in the airplane, and then take TikTok videos of the Earth and fly around it. And that's
Yeah.
their goal. Like, that's the highlight of their life.
Yeah. It's nuts. So, no chicken wings in space. So, what they were, I guess the purpose of flying backwards of the Earth's rotation is that the rotation will be faster in doing that.
You'd
It's
see
kind of
more
like, yeah, it's kind of like
quickly.
when you take a flight and you're going from East Coast to West Coast.
Mm-hmm.
When you go from East to West, you're going with the time.
Right.
So what they're saying is, if you're flying, if it's rotating this way and you're going this way, you'll be able to see the whole Earth faster
Yeah.
in a shorter amount of time, but you're going to be up there for hours though when this is happening. And then when you come back, it's still hours later.
To put it into perspective, it's not like the Earth spins very quickly. We take 365 days to spin in a complete rotation facing the sun, right? So,
Well, that's it's 365 to go around the sun,
oh yeah,
but
yeah.
one Earth's
Rotation is actually a
rotation is
day,
24 hours.
right? So you got to speed up to 24 hours because that would be a lot more than 400K.
Right.
Sorry,
Right.
there we go.
So it's 400,000 to be able to go on a plane, shoot you up, and the thing is that they've already done these tests. Like, it's already gone. It's already done this, and it's already come back. And now, of course, the richest people in the world are the first ones that want to go. So
You're looking roughly about 13 kilometers up, or 44,000 feet, I believe. Does that sound about right? That's what I'm seeing in one of the articles here.
yeah, I think so. You're pretty much out, and you know what? The other thing too is that I was looking for. I don't know if they're turning gravity off or if it's a controlled gravity environment. Um, So if you are, again, I don't know if you're going to be seated. Well, I'm pretty sure when you go up, you're going to be seated. And I kind of have a feeling that once you're up and you're cruising, they're probably going to say, okay, go ahead and unbuckle. And then you're gonna be able to see stuff. Um, it's just, I don't know. To me, all this whole thing is just, it's crazy.
I just feel like humans' attention spans have gotten too short. We want too much too quickly. What happened to a good old fashioned hot air balloon ride? Like, why can't we just go up there, chill out? You know, no, we got to see the whole world in like a minute.
Yeah. Storm saying, isn't Bezos paying like 2.8 million? He is, but it's more of a private plane. It's a private flight.
Yo, hold on, I'll do this.
He ain't gonna be flying with me and you. He's gonna be like, hey, you want to come? You want to come? You want to come? Cool, all four of us, let's go. Crypto stock will go up. Literally. It's just a badass VR ride. Imagine they just put you in a VR thing. You're like, whoa.
Our VR is getting so good that you could spend a nickel or $400,000 for the real thing.
To be floating though?
I don't know, man. I won't do it. I won't do it because, well, I don't know. Maybe by the time this comes out, $400,000 is supposed to mean nothing because the house prices are going over $1 million.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Of course, he's probably gonna be writing it off. Probably.
Gene says an easy way to kill the rich.
Yeah, let's put the top 10 people on one of these planes.
Yeah, the government's like, yo, you guys don't pay taxes? Come on over here.
You know what scares me the most though about this is if they got a plane that goes up to space like this,
right?
There's constantly like meteors and asteroids and freaking doggies go flying up there. There's all kinds of stuff flying up there. What does it not say if something does crash and hits the damn thing? Then what? It's not like you could do a land like, hey, we just got hit. We got to come down and land.
Like on fire today,
huh?
These guys in the chat are on fire today. I can't even repeat some of this thing. I don't even know.
Storm, I want to go. Let's go, Storm.
So, for one, there's people that spend their whole lives in a full-time job looking for asteroids and meteors like Superman.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
It's the risk you take. That's true. It's just, I don't know. To me, so from reading this, this article, they said there's going to be about 400,000 flights that are going to be going out. And we have somebody that's just joining the club.
What's up, homie?
Yo, what's up, man? What's going on, guys?
What's cracking, man?
Man, you guys are serious conversations today.
Did you hear about this?
No, I didn't hear about it, but it's interesting.
Isn't it?
Oh, man, what's going on?
Would you mine enough crypto to take one of these airplanes to go to outer space?
Hell yeah. If I could, I would. Why not, man? That's a once in a lifetime thing.
For me, I don't mind flights if I have like a drink or two. I don't know. I probably would be scared shitless as I'm going up. I'd probably be like, hey, knock me out first. Wake me up when I get up there.
There's got to be some kind of training though, because we're talking about G-forces once you leave the atmosphere, no?
I don't think so. It's not like is it more of a plane that goes up out of the atmosphere, or is it more of a rocket?
It's a plane.
I think it's more of a plane.
It's a plane.
Yeah, so I don't think it's going to be like a gradual incline like a regular plane. It's not going to just shoot you up. You're not going to experience that G-force you would if you were.
But there's videos online of these airplane pilots that do a barrel roll and pass out.
True. They're also in fighter jets going Mach 4.
Yeah, exactly. And then look, this would be me, Rojas, in a diaper.
It would be absolutely scary, but I would do it. I mean, if that's how I was going to die, that'd be a cool way to go.
It'd be like,
he died in space.
Yep.
He died in space.
I'm cool with that.
Not really.
I'm okay with that. If that's how I got to go, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, and I don't know. Storm saying it. Screw that. If it isn't a rocket, it'll take too long. I don't know. Sometimes when you're flying, it says like, oh, we've reached cruise elevation, whatever that is, 20,000 or 40,000 feet up in the air, whatever it is, some ridiculous number. Um, and it doesn't take that long to get up there. Maybe like 20, 30 minutes. They're
Yeah.
already
And they
telling you to take your seatbelt off. So
they
I
could
would think,
probably get there quicker if they wanted to.
yeah, exactly.
Well,
So
especially with these planes, they're being built for those kind of experiences, so they are newer. I expect better things from them.
And don't get me wrong, I hate flying, but I would absolutely do something like that.
You know, it's crazy. We have Paul in the chat who says he's never flown, and I know people that have never flown too. It still blows my mind the amount of people that have never been on an airplane.
yeah, I would need my Xanax. Be like, you know what?
Yeah. I
I'm
take
out.
Benadryl before I fly.
Yo, my head feels like
There
it's
you go.
gonna explode when I fly.
That's why I take Benadryl. It clears up my sinuses and it also, knocks me out.
Yeah, that's how I am with well, so when I take the Xanax, I take it right before I get in the plane. I sit down, I kick one leg up, and I kind of like slouch a little bit, and I'll knock out. Like if the plane took off, I don't know when it did because usually I wake up when once I'm up in the air and they're bringing the drinks and stuff. Then I'm like,
Drinks.
wait, what?
Yeah, I'll take a drink. Bring
Yeah,
me
I'll take a
four.
drink. Yeah.
So, if you guys want luxury and you want a place to enjoy, then I got the next thing you guys might like. So this one is inside the world's largest airship. Now we're talking about airships revealed in stunning images. So this is what it looks like here. It's like a cruise ship for the air. It's an airship.
That's dope.
Like that's pretty dope. I would rather be in something like this than go in outer space.
It almost looks like a cruise ship, but just in the air, like
That's what I said. Yeah.
Shut up.
I heard you guys mention earlier about hot air balloons. Have either of you tried that?
No, but I would like to.
I
It
wouldn't
is
like.
amazing. It's
Yeah.
amazing. I've done it. Yeah, it's amazing. I mean,
Why don't they have more of those?
we were above airplanes when we were in it.
Wow.
And it was completely amazing. One of the best experiences that I've ever had.
I would probably shit myself.
It's not scary at all. Not at all. Because it's so peaceful.
I probably would just sit in the basket and then just look at the clouds. I don't want to look down.
You're above the clouds. You're going to be looking down at the clouds.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Can you guys see this video?
Yeah.
Look at this thing. It's got two planes in one.
That's
Yeah.
nuts.
See, you're asking to crash with some shit like that. Just asking for it.
Yeah, they're just asking for. Oh man, where's the airship?
That's at April 2019, so that was 2 years ago.
Yeah, that double plane.
Like these were prototypes years ago. They're coming now. Like stuff like this. Okay, so in one of our videos and one of our podcasts, we talked about a space station. The world's first space station is scheduled to launch in 2027. Before we get the space station, we have to get the airplanes that take you to space. We have to get starships, right? Which are cruise ships for the air, which, Rojas and I both said. And then we make our way to the space station. But between now and 2027, that's not a far away time. We're halfway to 2022.
If you guys could, if we were in a place where space exploration was a real thing, would you guys do it? Would you give up living on Earth and be like, all right, I'm going to explore space for the next 15 years?
That's difficult because I'll openly, publicly admit this. I am the laziest guy I know. So if I'm going to another world, I know that it's going to take hard labor and a lot of, like white collar job, not white collar. What do they call it? Blue collar?
Giving up chicken wings.
Yeah, like you're giving up a lot of the things that I've grown to make myself very comfortable here, right? And I'm not built anymore to do labor. I'm not doing labor jobs anymore. I'm done
No,
with
we'll say you were in your prime. I mean, this is all hypothetical. So say you were in your prime. Say you were single and 35 years old and
yeah.
in great shape.
done. Ship me out.
Yeah.
Ship me out. I'm done with this world.
Yeah, Rojas. I'm going too. I'm ghost. I'm going quick. I'd go right now. I'd go today.
I only have one question though. How's the internet?
You're not gonna have anything from Earth available to you.
But I still need an internet for there so we can communicate with the other Marslings or whatever. I don't know.
Well, you would have that. You would have that.
All right, then I'm down. As long as I have some kind of internet.
I think if we have space exploration, there'll be a way to communicate.
Okay, good. I'm done.
So personally, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. It's okay. There's two things that scare me. One is anything that has to do with water, like the ocean. I don't understand it. I can't live it. I can't breathe it. Oh, I'll go swimming in it. Like off
Water
the
is
coast and stuff.
Water's different though. Like the ocean is scary as hell.
Because you
Like,
have no
scary.
idea what's in it.
I've swam in the middle of the ocean with about 150 whale sharks.
Hell no.
Terrifying. Terrifying. And it wasn't the whale sharks I was scared of. It was what else was in the water with me.
Right?
Because I was about 25 miles out in the ocean. But space isn't scary. You're not going to get eaten. If anything, you're not going to be able to breathe and you're going to freeze to death. That's the worst case.
The thing with space reminds me similar to like the oceans, where it's just that unknown. You just don't know what's out there. You don't know.
The only difference between space and the ocean is that the ocean, you know what's going to kill you.
Yeah.
You know.
You don't
Space,
know until it takes a bite out of you. You don't.
Yeah. Then you know.
Yeah.
For me, I think I would. What's up, Juggernaut? See you. I think for me, instead of saying I'm gonna go to space and explore, I think I would rather like enjoy what we have here on Earth. Like I love to travel. I've been to like 40 some different states here in the US, and then I've been out of the country. Like I've been to 7 different countries. Yeah, it's been crazy, it's been.
Yeah, these comments are hilarious.
I know the chat's off the chain today.
The comments
other
are
thing
hilarious.
that I would be concerned about would be the food situation, because I love eating steak. Like I'm not going to get why. Well, they would have to figure out how to do food when we're there. But would the food be very different from here? Will it be synthetic? Will it?
No,
be
you would have.
animals?
They would. I'm sure there would. I mean, we're all hypothetical here, right? So let's just say you had 5 years of food and an emergency 2 years of rations.
Okay, fine. All right, you're just coming up with everything now. All right, fine.
Well, yeah, I'm not trying to. It's going to be a good trip, and there's, we're stopping at different space stations along the way, and hanging out.
Did they hire you to sell this trip?
I'll do it. I'll sell it. Let's go. Let's go. I'm out.
I'll be your travel agency.
Yeah, let's go, man. I would be gone in a second. You kidding me? Earth, everything on Earth and everything that we can see on Earth, it's been done. But to be one of the first people in space, sign me up.
I don't know.
Rohas Jug says to check Telegram.
I already hit him up.
All right.
I think for me, I would like to, like, I love history, so I would like to go to, to Italy and check out Rome and all that. Go to France, go to the UK. Like,
I'd rather go there instead of Mars.
Yeah, what's in Mars besides a bunch of rocks?
Nobody knows.
What if you get there? What if? Okay, 2 things are gonna happen. You're gonna get there and you're gonna find a bunch of rocks, or you're gonna get there and you're gonna find a Martian that wants to probe you.
How do you know that? Maybe they just want to hang out and be cool.
What if you could probe them back?
Yeah. Maybe the little people.
The little people.
The little
What's
people.
up, Juggernaut? Oh man, what's cracking, Jugs?
Not much. Finished the day and saw you guys were on here talking smack, so I thought I'd jump in.
So, what would you do? What I don't know if you heard the question. Would you, if you were in your prime, and let's just say you had the freedom to do whatever the hell you wanted, would you take off for 15 years or whatever to space to go explore, or would you say screw that crap? I'm staying here.
So you mean like if I was in my prime right now, and or back when I was in my prime, if this was an option?
Back when you were in your prime, when you were younger and healthier, and or even now, I don't know. Like
Either
little
one.
signs like I'll go right now.
Yeah, either one.
Well, the only reason why I consider something like that is specifically is because I've been with my wife 26 years. So I mean, if I was to leave now, well, she'd kill me. Find some way to kill me. And in my prime, I was with her too, so I would miss out
Take
on
her
this
with you.
life.
Take her with
Well,
you.
yeah,
If
the
she
option
can go-
is
If she
yeah,
can
the
come with
option
me,
are
gone.
family you can bring family. You can bring immediate family.
Oh, then see ya. I'm out of here. I'm out.
619 just wanted to point out that Rojas is the only one in frame that doesn't have a Yoda. So mine's right there.
Damn
That's
it.
Come on, Rojas.
I have a little gnome up there. Does that count?
No, it doesn't count.
Dude, it's like a Where's Waldo? All you guys are having a Yoda that's hiding somewhere.
Yeah. Mine likes to peek over the shoulder. So yeah, how's it going?
I think
Yeah,
it
I
would
don't
be-
know. I wouldn't.
The coolest part about it for me would be the ability to make a difference. And I'm not talking about, oh, I discovered some crazy discovery on another planet. When I say make a difference, think about the simplest of tasks. Like when we go to apply for a job right here on this planet, how many other people are applying for that job? You know what I mean? If you
Yeah.
go somewhere else where the population is very limited, then they rely on you and your potential. Right
Yeah.
now, they rely on your experience. But when you go to a place that has a limited population, they're relying on your potential and not your experience.
Well, Edwin here says if you go to space, you're not going to go see his next door neighbor.
Is your neighbor hot?
That's the question.
Yeah. Who's your neighbor?
Who's your neighbor?
Well, see, that's one of the big considerations too. Is if you're an outdoors type person, like if you like to be outdoor. Me, I like being on my bike. You know, so I'll take off and I'll travel thousands of kilometers and stuff like that. So you're out in space, so you're in a tin can. You know,
Yeah, you're
that-
trapped.
Yeah. So then, you know, but I do good with stuff like that. I don't mind something like that. My wife hates it. So
You know, it's funny that you know when we started bringing some of these topics up with the spaceship and the airship and all this stuff, I actually thought about this maybe a week ago, where I think I was like, I don't know if it was like Elon Musk or who it was, and like I'm telling Nexo, I'm like, man, we talk so much about Elon Musk with all the crap that he's doing, but I don't know if it's him or who it is that's building something in the moon that you could actually live, or I don't know if it's on Mars. They're building like little
On
Mars. Yeah, they're building something in there, and I'm thinking like the very first thing, like right now, I feel it a little bit. The very first thing is I feel containment, and like I feel like anxiety. Like, dude, I'm like trapped in an area, even though I could walk around. Like here, like when I'm here at home, and I'm just like, I need to go outside and get some fresh air. I won't be able to do that if I'm on a spaceship. You know, even being on an airplane, and this is the crazy thing is, I could be just fine on a plane, and sometimes I don't need some medicine or whatever to go, but I'll have that little, that how you have that little air that's blowing on you just to get some kind of fresh air. So that for me, that kind of tricks my mind, saying like, oh, you're outside, you're okay. The second I get off, or the second I'm going to the bathroom or whatever, my nose starts getting leaky. I start feeling a little sick, and this is almost every time I go on a flight, so I don't know. To me, I think even and this is crazy. You're talking to a guy who was in the who was in the Marines, jumping out of planes and doing crazy crap. Well, I don't know. I it's kind of hard to ask me that question now, knowing everything that I do know, but
maybe you would have a different answer back in the times when you used to jump out of planes.
maybe it sounds like fun. Like, trust me, it would sound like fun trying to explore, and because I like the whole exploring stuff. But at the same time, I think about it, I'm just like, man, there's so many things I haven't done here on Earth yet that I would like to do. Catching coronavirus is not one of them.
Would you jump out of a plane like today?
Probably not. Just because just because of everything that I've, my body's gone through, so I don't think I'll be able to.
Right. So
I probably would. I don't know. Let's just say all of us were hanging out and you guys were like hyping it up to let's go. I'd probably be like, yeah, let's fucking do it. And then we get there, and then I start like
you're
freaking out
before your eyes.
Yeah, probably. I probably will start freaking out the second I see, like, I don't know. Let's just say Jugs is like, later, fool, I'm out of here, and he jumps out of the plane or whatever. I'd be like, screw it. I probably would do it off of like pure pressure just to do it, But me saying go do it, I probably wouldn't.
I think that's one of the key things why Digital was actually the one who presented the question. Why he said if we were still in our prime, because I wouldn't be jumping out of no airplanes now. I probably wouldn't be doing it in my prime, but you're more likely to do more daring things when you're in your prime for sure.
Yeah. Now I did want to bring something up, which is kind of funny. It's with it's with translators. I know we won't be able to be talking to no Martians and stuff like that, but and I'm glad Digital Slang. I know I was just like, hey, you got to check this out, because I actually received this just recently. I don't know if you've seen anything like this. This is the time kettle.
Never heard of it.
No. These are, and I know I got like some crazy glare because the freaking window in the back, but the company's called. Yeah, it's Time Kettle. They're AI translator earbuds. These things are pretty insane. Like, it says supports 40 plus languages, 93 different accents. So let's just say you go to Japan and you have one, they have one, or you give them one of yours, and you set your app to, okay, this one's going to be listening to this, and I'm going to be listening to that. And you could actually talk to somebody. I know you see it normally, like, what is it, when the world organizations get together and they got like this big old huge thing stuck on their ear. So they have these little travel things now that, and I actually did this with the wife. I was just like, here, check this out. And I gave it to her, and I started talking to her in Spanish, and she's just staring at me like I understood everything you just said.
That's crazy.
That'd be cool.
Well, they already had that out for a while. It's built into the what is it? The Google Pixel. That they had. Yeah, they had that where you could have it. You could wear Bluetooth earbuds, and there was an app on the phone itself that did translation. Like,
now, how does the other person understand you though?
Well, no, see, that's what this is the next step up. It was one of those ones that I guarantee that everybody was trying to wear as they went and got a pedicure or a manicure.
That's what I was thinking. Like, yeah, if you go to one of those Vietnamese places and they're all there like, oh, your nails look so nice. And they're all like talking shit behind your back.
Does it translate like standard woman or standard wife, or do they have to be speaking another language?
Standard wife?
You know, when they say stuff and they mean other things, or
oh no, there's no translator for that.
Yeah.
No, but you think you put two things together. They've had for a while where they have the visual translator on, like where you could put it on, iOS products and things like that on tablets, and put the tablet and see the written word in another language, and it'll translate to whatever, like English and stuff like that. So add that to a visual when it's available, and the earbuds to one of those mini views, where you wear your glasses and you have that screen there.
Google
you can talk to, you can just about talk to anybody. Anywhere you
That's
go.
crazy.
Like
Yeah.
that to me is like that a gadget like that is amazing to me. Like, you know, you go talk to somebody and they're talking, and you're able to talk back to them without learning the language. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Technically, couldn't they just license this to sell the software as an application on your smartphone device, and then any headset could do it?
probably on that product that Rojas has, there's like a website, you know, and they have this fantastic thing called email. So why don't you hop on it and ask them that?
Like, is it just the app that does it, or is there something specific in the actual hardware?
Yeah, I wonder if that.
Because
So
to me,
that-
AI is a lot about software, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm digital slang. I know what I'm gonna do is once we're done here, I want to give you my contact, because I know you review the earbuds and headsets and all that stuff. I want you to check this out.
Yeah, I'll check them out. They look cool. I've
And
heard of earbuds like that, but I've yet to try a pair.
dude, they're nuts. I have there's another. I have it somewhere back there. So, like it's another one from Time Kettle, and it's very similar to these. I think these might be the upgraded ones or the newer ones. Um, so I don't know. I for me, I thought it was amazing. I thought it was actually pretty cool. And I was just being a nerd. I was like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna put on a channel from a different country and then just listen like that, you know. And I thought it was actually pretty neat.
You gonna
So
review them?
these, yeah,
Nice.
I did a review on the other ones a while ago. But yeah, I'm gonna. I these things just came in yesterday, so
So
wanted to
you
see if you
had their
did.
first edition?
I don't know if it was their first model or if it was just a different model.
Because I'm curious as to what kind of advancements they've done. Like, what would they be?
Well, just based on their website, I'm taking a look at that. They have the Time Kettle Zero, which is a small pocket translator. Kind of looks like a lightning connection and probably a little speaker, so you can talk into your phone and it'll translate out.
Right.
They have those things that you have. Those are the WT2 edges, right?
Yeah. No, these are the WT2 Plus.
2 plus. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
there we go. Yeah, translations on the go. This is wow.
And
This
it's
is
nuts.
crazy.
It says you could use it offline too. So
Yo,
yeah,
their
I
edge
would
looks
be-
like AirPods.
They look like AirPods. The other ones that I have, they're a little smaller. I
What
would
you
go
have probably
back
the
there and look for-
M2s. You probably have the M2s.
You know what? I'm gonna look for it. Hold on.
Because the M2s will translation of music and phone call. Bi-directional translating, always your turn to speak. That's for the W2 Edge. The W2
Yeah, these are the
Plus.
M2s.
This is crazy.
These are the M2s. So these work pretty nice with me because my ear is all funny. Sometimes they don't sit right. But these actually fit okay.
These are expensive too.
Yeah. I don't know. I stuff like this I like because, you know, we were just talking about traveling out of space and or for me, like to travel in Earth and, you know, different places. I would definitely use these wherever I go. And then just, you know, just be talking to people, be like, here, you put this in your ear, let me put this one in my ear, then we can just talk to each other. Where
Would
the
be
hell is
fun
the
to
beard?
I would like to try that.
Yeah. I'll give you the info that I have, and that way you guys, you know, digital, you can check them out because some cool stuff, man.
It doesn't just do 40 languages. It says it does 93 accents. So I guess
Yeah.
the Spanish, for instance, there's different dialects depending on which country you come from. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. That's true.
5 hours of continuous use. Dude, you could do a whole lecture like that.
Yeah.
This is pretty cool.
Yeah, no.
So
Pretty neat.
I said it was expensive, but I mean, for what it can do, it's actually relative. There are non-translatable headphones that obviously cost a lot more than this. So when I say expensive, it just means that I don't personally want to spend that much on a pair of headphones. But if it does all this fancy stuff, then it's definitely something that would be cool to have in your arsenal, especially if you're traveling to Mars.
Yeah. Yeah. It only speaks Martian now. So how you been, Jugs? Haven't talked to you in a minute.
Just working away.
I know you were talking about retirement and stuff, you know?
Well, I haven't done anything on my YouTube channel in a while. Because the plan is to switch over to Twitch and just have informational stuff on my YouTube that sends people to Twitch. There's a little bit more free reign on there. Stuff I want to talk about and things like that is besides the 4-letter word, but then you get into the services and things like that, as you well know, it's a little bit more leeway there. But I just haven't fully did it, and it's summertime, so I'm out on my bike. Like right now, we're in a few days of rain, so I'm not out there this afternoon. I just got off work and thought, hell, I'll jump in here.
Nice.
What's your lockdown situation over there? Over here in Ontario, so Jugs is in Saskatchewan. Over here in Ontario, our lockdown is kind of lifting a little bit tomorrow. So what is the situation over there in Saskatchewan?
We don't have lockdown.
Nothing. So if I wanted to come to Saskatchewan, it would be perfectly fine.
Yeah, you can come here interprovincial travel and that, but what they're doing depends how you go. If you drive, it's under the wire, but you fly now in Canada, what you have to do is you have to supply that you've been vaccinated and that you tested negative for COVID. That's it. That's in place now. Yep.
Both?
Yep.
That sucks.
And then and here the only type of, I guess, lockdown type thing is just still the social distancing, public outdoor events, 150 people maximum.
150 people.
Yeah, indoor, private events. It's 10 people inside. I think it's 30 people outside, but it's changing right away. Like we have stage 3 to reopen totally, no masks and everything like that. That was supposed to be spread over for March, end of March 31st, and then the last week in June, and then in July. And what it is 70, where we reached a goal of 70% of the population vaccinated and then getting their second shots.
Yeah.
While we've already surpassed what's needed for the third. So we have 75% of our population vaccinated with over 70 on their second round of shots.
Here they're talking the end of September.
Yeah.
Wow. What about you, Digital Slang? You're in Massachusetts,
Jersey.
New York, Jersey?
There's nothing going. Everything's lifted here. We don't even have to wear masks anymore.
Dang.
Yeah, there's
Here
nothing going.
in Cali, we still have to wear masks. I think they said June 15th, so 5 more days from now. They're lifting everything, but they're not making it mandatory for masks. It's just, if you think, good. If you don't, whatever.
Yeah. When I'm out, I see in all the stores, probably half the people still wear them. All the workers usually do, but everybody in the store, no more masks. It's weird. I gotta say, it's a little weird.
Yeah. I don't hear any more crazy stories of like ICU beds being full, hospitals being overrun. Like you don't hear that anymore, but you don't hear it going away either though. They haven't said like, oh, it's gone.
Well,
So
you
it's
look at
kinda like
that. What was it? And it wasn't Iran. Where was it? It was
India.
India, where it was like over 10,000 people died in one day.
Yeah, that was India.
Wow.
That's crazy. So, and no matter how anybody thinks, if anybody thinks that it was created, by China, it was distributed by the States, whatever conspiracy theory that you can think of or whatever it is, and there's different variants now and things like that. It's part of our life. It happens. It happened, and it is happening. No matter what anybody says. Yeah. Like you talk to people. My brother's wife. They were in Ecuador when this all happened. They were on vacation. Then they got trapped down there because Canada wasn't flying anybody back. They were there for 30 days. They finally got a plane back, and they flew from Ecuador to Toronto, then Toronto to here. And then you said you have to isolate for 14 days because that was the time that you isolate and check and stuff out. 9 days into her isolation, his wife tested positive for COVID. She still to this day, and that was right at the beginning, still has no taste and no smell.
Wow.
So it affects your life. You at Lee, you look at Cody Skills, like one of his friends and coworker died of COVID. Like someone he knew, someone who was a legit juggernaut. He was jacked, in shape, like a healthy, very healthy guy, like, but not like, not, like, super fit and stuff like that, but not unhealthy. Lived a good life and stuff like that. Got sick and gone.
Wow,
gone. So this is part of our life. Like I don't care what anybody says and stuff like that. I don't even waste my time trying to think of conspiracy theories. I enjoy listening to them and stuff like that because it's kind of entertaining.
Of course.
But I want to be safe because I deal with hundreds of people a day, thousands of people a week, tens of thousands, literally tens of thousands of people in a month when I'm doing my freight drops and things like that to businesses, to large corporations, to things like that. Now that I'm doing that, and I'm scared shitless that I'm going to come home and give it to my 71-year-old mom that lives with us. Never mind my kids, never mind my wife, like not never mind, but you know what I mean? Like it's like on that scale. Just imagine that. Imagine you coming home, honey, I have COVID. And then, okay, well, we'll see a doctor, we'll do this, whatever. And then all of a sudden you have a hard time breathing. You have to go in the hospital. You get put on a respirator. Nobody can visit you. Then all of a sudden you're in ICU. Then they're just waiting for you to die. And it can happen.
There's, when you talk to a lot of people in your everyday conversations, a lot of people will say, do you have the vaccine? And then the automatic response, if you don't, is, are you an anti-vaxxer? Right. And the inevitability is that even if you're an anti-vaxxer, you're going to have to get a vaccine regardless. In order to be a member of society, you have to have the vaccine. I mean, look at our children, right?
Yep.
Look at I sound far away?
A little bit.
Look at our children. In order for them to go to schools, right, you have to have the vaccine. They opened up certain places. In order for you to go into certain places, you have to have the vaccine. In order for you to travel, right, even within the same country, like Jug just said, right, you got to have the vaccine. So if you're an anti-vaxxer or not, if you want to do certain things in society, it doesn't matter what your conspiracy theories are. It's not like you're going to change these rules. You're not going to.
And
that's
for
the
us,
bottom line.
Well, and for us as a planet, not just us as any type of generalization or specific, but us as a planet, anybody who can be affected by it needs to change. It's just another thing in our life. It is. It's just another thing in our life. It's too bad that it's actually bringing out literally the worst in some people and the best in some others. Like it's crazy. And then we got those who are still go functioning and make our life interesting, like Elon Musk or other people that are wanting to go to space. Somebody said, just imagine that we actually originated from Mars and we destroyed that planet, and Earth was its second hope. So now we're here destroying this planet, and we're trying to go back to Mars.
Bring it back. See, all right, now digital slang. The reason why I would probably take off to space is only because of that, or the whole Rona thing.
Just to get away from the Rona?
Yeah, just to get away from it. Like, I'm out. I'll figure out my crazy anxieties and all that crap on the way.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Some really good conversations about space in general, space travel, about society. And I think that they do go hand in hand. Right? If you want to talk about space travel, you have to talk about what would society look like when you travel in space. So it was a really good way to kind of wrap it up. I think the conversations, we've been going for about an hour and 10 minutes, some really good conversations. I think I'm going to be looking forward to those airships before I look forward to those planes that go to outer space. Mainly because I don't have $400,000 or $1 million to spend on a freaking elevator that goes up. But the airship looks cool, right?
Keep mining, bro. Keep mining.
Yeah, I know, right? I know. But like the idea of an airship where you could just kick back, I could work with that view while I coast over like a whole city. Like that sounds kind of cool. But I would like to try out a hot air balloon for sure. I think they need to have more of those.
Highly recommend it. So much fun.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I'll stay on cruise ships. I don't know about airships just yet. Scares me with birds flying around if it gets into an engine.
Cruise
I don't
ships
know.
are terrible, though. You like cruise ships?
I actually like cruise ships.
I hate cruise ships. That's where I broke my back. I hate cruise ships.
Really? Well, that's why
Yeah.
you broke your back. Which cruise did you do? The
It
Caribbean?
was the Royal
Caribbean.
Caribbean.
Where'd you go?
Went to Cozumel. It was a salsa
Okay.
cruise. Salsa cruise. There was probably 1,500 of us for a salsa cruise.
Yeah. I've been to Cozumel. Yeah, that's not a bad trip. Yeah, maybe just because you broke your back is why you had a bad
Well,
experience.
not only that, on the way back, we got stuck in a storm and we were stranded out there for about a day and a half, and the whole boat was seasick. Everyone was
Oh, yeah.
seasick. It was terrible.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
This is why I would rather eat salsa than dance salsa because I won't break my back eating salsa.
I broke my back being an idiot in Cozumel.
Then was it the trip or was it you?
Yeah.
Well, the back thing was me, but the cruise ship itself, seasick was not fun. I'd rather crash and burn in space
Wow.
than
Get
Oh,
a
no.
seasick
feel
again.
seasick.
Oh man. Well, if you ever go on a cruise again, I'll let you know what the best time to go. That way you're not stuck in a storm.
Never gonna happen. Never
Never
gonna
gonna
happen. Never gonna happen.
Oh man. All right. Well, yeah, we've been going on for quite some time now. So we're gonna start wrapping it up. We're gonna go ahead and start with Jugs. Anything you got to say before we get out of here, Jugs?
No, thanks for having me again. And those who, watch me, and if they do on YouTube or anything like that, just let me straighten out my shit and get stuff in order, and we'll see what we're going to do because I want to continue. I got a lot of information, as normal. Got a lot of opinions, but I just haven't been able to put things together. Got way too much happening right now. I guarantee you once the snow hits, I'll be right. So I guess it's kind of hit or miss, but I got to decide what I'm doing with my path. Because I still have, the K stuff, and I still have the titanium and juggernaut. I got to do crap. I got so much stuff to do. It's not even funny. It's just literally, while you guys are talking, I'm sitting around and looking at all the stuff that I have here that I still have in boxes, like that. I have videos for all this stuff, and I just haven't put it out. Like it's just everywhere. Like it's just like it's almost like I died on YouTube. Like what the heck, And there's one thing maybe you guys do know before we kick off. I can't remember what it was, and I've been trying to look for it while we're sitting here. That's why I jumped on. There was some sort of organization. I don't know if it was a charitable organization or an outreach organization or whatever it was that bought all the tickets on one of the trips to space. So I don't know if it's to Mars or anything like that. That bought all the tickets in order to be auctioned off to generate money for that. Like the Latter-day Saints, or something like that. I can't remember. Like it was something. They talked about it on the radio, but it was long ago that I heard about it. And I've been trying to look for it. So I mean, like that's if anybody ever sees something like that, send me an email. I want to find out more about that. But I can't remember what it was called, and I've been searching like crazy. But other than that, you guys keep doing the good work that you do. I like watching your stuff. A lot of times I'm on the road, so I got my phone listening to you guys. That's why I can't jump in a lot of the times. I don't know. I don't even know what else to say anymore. Just for sure, same old thing is live for today because tomorrow. Yeah, live for today because tomorrow's not guaranteed. If by chance you close your eyes tonight and you're called home by whatever power that you hold high, make sure you leave behind positivity because. I know personally for myself, I've lost too many people this year, friends, family, and I am getting too old for the negative bullshit. So I don't do it anymore. I don't even waste the time. So I know if I went tomorrow, I'd leave positivity behind. So, hey, love, peace, and chicken grease.
Awesome. Love
Iconic.
it. Digital slang. Anything you got?
Always a pleasure to come on here and chill with you guys, man. I appreciate it. It's always a good time. Next level. Hopefully, you get that Turtle Beach headset fixed.
I did. We're
Did you?
testing it later.
It's so bad. It's such a bad headset. But
Talk
that's
about
it.
that
I
later.
got a bunch of videos this week, and that's it, man. Just grinding at work, grinding along, man. I'm tired. That's it. I'm just tired, man. Just tired. I'm tired, and I'm just ready to relax tonight, chill, make a video, and come back tomorrow with a little more energy and get back to it.
Now, just quickly, digital, before you end that, your live shows are where and when?
Friday night on Slangcast, you can find us there around 9:30 p.m. and Saturday nights on Digital Slang at 10:30 p.m. Eastern time is a live stream. Friday night, I usually have a lot of people on. Next Level is always on. Rohas, you need to come on. Juggernaut, you're always welcome. Lou is on there all the time. So Friday nights, just chill, relax. Saturday nights, a little more tech talk. But that's it. Friday nights, Saturday nights.
Sweet. Sounds good. Next Level. What you got, man?
You know what I say, man. We are ending our first year at doing this podcast on all of major platforms and on YouTube. So as always, I wanted to say thank you and appreciate everybody that's been supporting us on this journey. It was a new venture a year ago. We didn't really know where it's going to go. We are around the corner to 150 episodes into this podcast, which is absolutely mind-blowing to do, I think, in a year. It's a lot of work that's gone into it. It's a lot of connections, a lot of networking, a lot of communications between other creators and other companies like Turtle Beach. We've actually had them on the podcast. We've had everything from, businesses to robotics to, inventors, even all kinds of crazy stuff. So we wouldn't be able to do any of this stuff without your appreciation, your reviews, your thumbs up, your support. So make sure that you continue to do so other viewers like yourself will be able to continue to find the fantastic content that we put out.
Absolutely. And make sure you guys do stay tuned. Next episode this weekend. Our weekly tech news is going to be all about security stuff. So make sure you guys do check it out. And the replay for this show is going to be on Monday on all audio platforms. Stay tuned for next week on Thursday. This is actually going to be a pretty good topic. It's literally, we literally labeled it as subscribers BS. So anything that you guys want to talk about, anything you guys want to talk smack about, anything you guys want to bring up, make sure you guys make it to the live show, drop us some comments, pick some topics out, and we're just gonna roll with it. So and then stay tuned. Also, this weekend is also E3. If you guys don't know what E3 is, it's a big gaming convention that they do once a year. And it's supposed to be this weekend, so there's gonna be a lot of hype with a lot of stuff. I'm stoked about it. Most likely we're going to be talking about it next week during our weekly tech news. So, yeah, with all that being said, stay tuned next episode and we'll see you guys on the next one.
Peace.
Peace out.